All right, hello everybody. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. 1 2 mic check, 1 2 is working. And let me put on some music. There you go. Hellraiser, what is up? Sultan, what's up, man? Inkul, Seno. What's up, everybody? So today, yeah, we are gonna try to find the one or the ones. I've been getting a lot of questions like, like I do account coaching, right? And then also besides the account coaching, the part of the reason why I do account coaching is that you guys ask a lot of very specific account related questions. So I was like, okay, like if someone really needs my help, let me just do an account coaching because, previously when we were small, our channel was small, I could answer some questions here and there, right? But now I kind of like get bombarded with questions, so I cannot really, sometimes I just miss and I cannot really answer them. Just sometimes I just don't have time. But, I figured, okay, so if someone really needs my help, let me just do like official account coaching. And yeah, we do account coaching. And also we like do the commander pair mathematics video and stuff, right? And the reason why I wanted to find the one, or the ones, the equipments, is that, like, how to say it? I've been noticing a pattern where there are a couple of equipment sets that if I craft them, they're gonna be future-proof. No matter what type of commander comes in the future, they are still gonna be the top-notch. And also, it's gonna be easier for me to just redirect people. People are like asking, yo, what equipment to craft on this and that, right? So I can just, link my video, yo, watch this video, and then craft the equipment accordingly. So that is the idea. Okay, that's the idea. AB, what's up? Dirty Dane, what's up, man? Wait a second. Do I have the dirty, or did I do it then? Second. Check out our boy Dirty Dan. Let me just do this. One of the OG creator of Rise of Kingdoms. Give me a second. Uno momento. Yep. Okay. A command has been created. My man is soon today. I'm actually kind of like I usually stream not around this time, but lately I've been just trying, streaming whenever I can because I screwed up my sleep schedule. Okay, my sleep is like completely abnormal. By the way, Kier, welcome. Thank you for the EU live friendly. I'm usually trying to hit all 3 time zones, Asia, EU, and NA. And that is around like, I think it's around 14 UTC. And it's gonna be nighttime for Asia, afternoon for EU, and then morning for NA, right? I usually try to stream during that. But today, here we are. Yesterday we actually streamed during the reset. Okay, before we start, let me take care of my account real quick. I haven't logged into my farm accounts. I think I logged in after the reset. Which KD I am in? I'm in 3251. 3251. Yo, what's up, man? I don't know how to read your name. but you're in Lambo's kingdom. I'm gonna take you guys to a journey before we start doing all those stuffs, and I'm gonna introduce to you guys to all of my farm accounts. I usually buy the resources, and then if there's a speeds, I'll buy that. I don't really buy these, and these are okay, meh. Upgrade some buildings, send to gold mine. Yeah, I already logged into my farm accounts today. This is my second time logging in. We gotta log into our farm accounts at least twice a day, man. I haven't been able to log in 3 times. It's been a lot of work, but at least 1 time I log in, but usually I try to log in 2 times. Is it a high A king seed? Yes, it is. Believed how to run 2 archer march pairs. I was using Accessory, Philip, Zuglian, and Herman. If you have, you can, you can add Qinshi YSG in there. If you don't have YSG, which I doubt you should, I think you have YSG, then you can run Qinshi YSG, or if you don't have YSG, you can run Qinshi Sure. Wait a second. Or it can be like Shore, Herman, and Qinshi Zuglian. But regardless, you should invest into Qinshi Huan, okay? And just test and run, mix and match which one is working best for you. Can't pinch Philip. You can put Philip somewhere else, or you can hold on a second. So you're asking like you have Qinshi Huan, right? Yeah, I guess you need to maybe like gotta put the Philip somewhere else. It depends on what marches how many marches you have. What is your activity on your farm accounts? How many of them you have, and which city hall they are? So I have 3 of them, city hall 25. So, and I also use them as a filler. Rest of the accounts are CH24. Some of them are not near 24, but I just like to leave my accounts CH24, and that's it. I don't want to push anymore, because usually during NKUKs, the only time that I use my farm accounts to fill is during pass 7. All the other times I usually end up playing on my main account, which means I just don't have time to play on my farm accounts. That's usually what happens. So 3 of my accounts are CH25. The rest is, most of them are 24. Some of them are like 22 and 23, which are the new farm accounts that I'm working. And I like to click on the red buttons, all the red notifications. I don't think you have to do this, but I don't know, it's just what I do. And it ends up taking a lot of time. Like, you don't have to really do this dailies. It's not gonna do much, but I just do this. can't mine too? Yo, Potato, what's up, man? Yo, by the way, Potato, are you like F2P or small spender, or what is your spending level? Because I know that you are a super hardcore player. And because you are super hardcore player, I thought you might be like F2P or small spender. Which, if it happens to be, your stats, because your stats looking pretty impressive, you know. So, our kingdom has a group of players who do bowlers, farm bowlers every day. They have a group, and they, you know, they have times and schedules and specific route for farming bowlers. Man, they farm it 24/7, man. Sometimes I just join for just a couple of extra gems, but one full bowler round is gonna give me like 1700 gems, almost 2000 gems, and you can farm bowlers 2 to 3 times a day. I need to move Philip with Arthur. Okay, so if you move Philip with Arthur, yeah, then you must include Qin Shi Huan. Okay, you must include Qin Shi Huan in your archer setup. And it's either gonna be Qin Shi Huan YSG or Qin Shi Huan Zhuge Liang is gonna be the best options. Of course, like Qin Shi Huan Ashur is gonna work, Qin Shi Huan Philip is gonna work, but yeah, it's either Zhuge Liang or YSG is being the better ones. Bishoy, what is up, man? Disastrous. I'm good, man. I am good. How about you, myself? How about you, my man? I'm just playing on my farm accounts before we bowlers. How do you pronounce that? Bowlers. Iceman, what is up? Welcome, welcome. This one is 23. I am just trying to push this to 24. What am I missing? I'm missing some stones. Do you want to send you some data about bowlers at the main account so you can show to you guys? What kind of data is that? Are you like saying total how many gems you have farmed from bowlers? Because if you have that data, that would be incredible. On average, you are farming 5,000 gems a day if you just do it non-stop, right? Like around 5,000 gems. Only from bowlers. Sometimes you farm it 2 times, sometimes you farm it 3 times. Maybe 5,000 is a little bit high, but it comes really close. And multiply that 30 days per month, 150,000 gems a month. Just by farming bowlers. Yes, James, APs, and mats. Okay, man. Send it to me. Potato. That's gonna be insane. This potato guy you guys see here in the chat, he is one of the bowler group guy. and he farms ballers non-stop every day. How do you get the 1000 to 2000 gems? Am I confused from ballers? No, you're not confused. So where's... Oh yeah, this is Home Kingdom, right? Yes. So all these are baller camps, right? All these. They're not... They just spawned, so our group is gonna farm them very soon. But the idea is that you farm every ballers on the map. Every single one of them with the specific route. You start with 5 march at 5 different spots, and then you farm every single one of them. And if you do all of them, that is gonna give you like around like 1700 gems to 2000 gems. These will give you 30 gems, and sometimes the baller spawns this extra Miser Holak, right? This guy, and this guy is also gonna give you extra 30 gems. And the respawn time of ballers is 9 hours. I think that's what I observed. So 9 hours means, you know, sometimes you can farm 2 a day, sometimes you farm 3 a day. So one run is 1700 to 2000 gems, every single one of them, and then you can farm it 2 to 3 times a day. Did I miss the equipment part? No, man, Connor, we haven't started the equipment part. Let me go over my farm accounts and take care of my farm accounts first. Because I definitely gonna forget about this if I don't do this. $5,000 gems, yes. So yeah, ballers, and then of course you get like by just doing other events you are getting other gems and stuff, right? And if you have monthly gem supply and everything, it's easily like 6,000 gems on normal days, and if you have events and such, it's gonna be more. And that is like hardcore players, okay? Like if you're FTP, you can be FTP, but if you are a hardcore FTP, your performance or gem income is gonna be same as a high spender. It's insane. High spender, not even small spender. No small spender, not even a medium mid spender. It's similar to high spender. That's how much gem you're farming. Again, you know, it's gonna take you a lot of time, right? Because you are just, you know, playing around a schedule, farming ballers around the clock. But yeah, it does give you a lot of stuff. Uh, 1600 to 1900 gems per round, APs and mats, all lucky. Oh yeah, speaking of AP and materials, you also get materials and action point pots from the ballers. So you use up your daily AP to like farm. Okay, you can farm forts, right? Or you can change some, you know, do some little bit of chain farming barbs. And then you farm ballers, which I think it takes like 1 hour to do everything, around 1 hour, maybe a little bit more than that. Yo, Big Daddy coming with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, man. Man, I think I gotta like, hold on, let me note this down. Big Daddy. I'm noting. I gotta note the names, and I'm gonna make an emoji for you, man, because you know there are like Big Daddy, and you know there are other people have been always supporting the channel, like always. I think they, you guys deserve your own emoji. I'll do that later. Again, thank you, man, Big Daddy. 5 gifties. That's a lot of support. Appreciate that. Do you know what the material gain look like if I farmed 1 to 2 times a day? I don't have the numbers. Maybe Potato you have. Potato, welcome. How many materials you farm per day? If you have the numbers, the Potato that you guys see on in the chat is the guy, man. He is one of the baller group. He is here all time, every day. And I'm gonna show you guys his stats, okay? He like, yo, again, Potato, are you FTP or small spender? I'm gonna show you guys the Potato stats. He has impressive stats, man. Very, very impressive stats. Yo, Alois, what is up, man? What was your 5511 Qinshu Huan trading wheel overall? So when I played Qinshu Huan during my King's End, my Qinshu Huan was like 1321 or something. I don't even remember, but it wasn't even close. But I was still pulling 200% of efforts. But the best option, the best one is here. Qinshu Huan, okay, Qinshu Huan is gonna be like this. 1551, 511. Okay, so Qinshu Huan investment order is something like this. Chaining Wharves in Home Kingdom. Events VIP shop and baller given like 5.2 materials per day. See, 5.2 legendary materials. That's already 1.2 legendary materials over compared to normal plebs. And 5 legendary materials per day is similar to like a high spender. We did the video, right? We already did the video about the gem value of events, and there we have concluded that whales are getting somewhere around 6 to 8 legendary materials a day, right? Depending on how much they are spending. And small spenders are like 4 legendary materials a day. So Potato is getting 5.2. That is very close to whale level, right? Yo, Johan, what is up, man? Long time no see. Welcome to my new channel. Yes, this is my new channel. If you are surprised that you are not subscribed, yes, this is my new channel. I made it a couple of months ago, and we are making RK content on this channel. The other channel, you know, my first channel, it is still there, but I haven't made any content there. I'm planning on doing different content, but I just don't have time right now. Qinshu Huan trade positive, even 111. Yeah, 111 is kind of a bit over the top. But yeah, Qinshu Huan is awesome. Everybody should invest into Qinshu Huan. He is unskippable commander and must-have commander. Just like Liu Che. When Liu Che came first, he was must-have commander. And Liu Che right now is still one of the strongest commanders. He is still one of the strongest commanders. So Qin Shi Huang is gonna be same as Liu Che. He is must-have commander, and he is gonna be here for a while. Qin Shi Huang is gonna be here for a while, for a long time. Liu Che still has some couple of years to go. Liu Che is gonna be really hard to bench. Okay, he is like he's kind of like the new Guan, because Guan, we quite literally could not bench Guan for like 5-6 years, right? Liu Che is gonna be the same, unbenchable for 5-6 years. Liu Che. Qin Shi Huang is, I think he is gonna be the same. Like I think he has like 5 years. Qin Shi Huang is just E extreme. So this farm account of mine is the filler account, which is City Hall 25. I think I can move my farm accounts out of the AK map. This doesn't need to be here. I wonder where is. I think this is a good spot. Yep. I used 5154 Qin Shi Huang on my alt account. He's still cooked. Yeah, Qin Shi Huang is he kind of starts to cook from like 1551. Just like Irgundir, 5151 is still gonna be okay, but the optimized version is gonna be 1551, right? For the lowest budget. Just because at 1551 you will already start to cast your skill every 5 seconds. And no other commanders, like regular commanders, can cast their skill every 5 seconds. Of course, there are gonna be a couple of commanders can reach like Huo, right? In the beginning, whenever he comes into combat, he has a reduced rage cost requirement. But reliably every 5 seconds is just unheard of. I can tell you how much a bowler bring. Each run is 1890 gems, around 20 hours of useful speeds, around 50 white materials, and 500 to 1200 AP depending on the luck. What is cooking, chef? Yo, Big Daddy. Today we're gonna find out the ultimate gear. So that whenever, people ask me, hey, which gear to craft, I'm gonna just send the link to the video, and then I'll say, yo, craft these gears, and you are never gonna go wrong with this gear. No matter what happens in the future, whichever commander they release, the gear that we are about to choose today, pick and choose today, are gonna be future proof. It's never gonna go wrong. So we're gonna be doing that. But before that, like, I'm just working on my farm counts. Okay, let's head back to Home Kingdom. I remember chatting with you alone in the stream. We're happy to see you getting the fame, brother. Yo, Johan, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, our channel have been doing great, man. The growth of the channel is tremendous. We are seeing a tremendous amount of growth. You probably still top 10 commander in the game, top 5 commander in the game. I 100% agree, man. In my opinion, you guys might say that I'm crazy, but Liu is better than Baichi, in my opinion, okay? Yes, I might sound crazy, but Liu is gonna, like, what is the word? Last longer than Baichi, how to say. But again, you know, you're not gonna be benching Baichi anytime soon, right? But Liu is like, he's still gonna be there. The mechanics, the kit that he offers is so unique. He is a rage generation master. Not to mention he does 5 AoE damage, 5 AoE slow effect, and his damage factor is decent. Of course, in future when commanders start to doing like 3000 damage factor AoEs, right? I'm sure that will come sometime in the future. If then Liu Che's damage is gonna become a little bit lackluster, but for now he is still one of the best. I love Liu Che. What do you think about the combo Kiera Wise Jin KQ 1 and 2? Maybe not for open field, but I found it's really strong combo. Yes, it is really strong in the early KKs. Yes. But the problem is expertise in Kiera in KK1 is gonna be a little bit hard. I think you can expertise, I'm not sure, but she takes some time, man. It takes some time to expertise her. Every event you are buying the sculptures, and there is a limited amount of sculptures, so it takes some time. Spy RD Spirit, hello man, welcome. Are you going to make pendant for Qin Shi Huan? Yes, I am. Horn can never be wrong, yes. So here's the thing, Horn and Ring you are never gonna go wrong building Horn and Ring. Never gonna go wrong. Horn and Ring, you can put Horn and Ring on any march and they can do okay. Except like, okay, Qin Shi Huan, right? You don't really need the Horn on Qin Shi Huan, but if you still have a Horn for Qin Shi Huan, you can tweak the talent so that you're still gaining something by having Horn. Alright, let's see what Potato sent us. So what will be the next new commander will be? I have no idea, man. We don't know. We don't know yet. Though we are gonna be speculating the next upcoming commander very soon. But not now. Let us summon a rune for ourselves. 15% training. Let's pick this up. Let's get a Duke. Just in case, let me do this. Where did you send me, potato? Ah, here. Gems, okay. 1,700 gems to like almost 2,000 gems here, right? APs 500, 300. 1, 2, how many? Like 2 to. This is 13 rows. No, 14. 14. So on average, let me see this. On average, almost 1,800 gems. On average, almost 750 action points. 9 normal, advanced. Let me see. 1 second. 32 plus. Five 12. In 68 normal materials a day. That is 17 green, 4 blue, 1 purple materials. 1 purple materials a day. Potato, thank you so much, man, for the numbers. Let me do this. Can I? Ah, man, it's so many speeds. All right. I just wanted to get some coins here. I can buy 1 material, but I'm just gonna save my coins for now. Let me read the chat. I think the old commanders are gonna be useless once the next few commander cycle come. Qin Shi Huang is so strong, all new commanders are going to be Qin Shi Huang level. Maybe they are gonna be a little bit less powerful. Because like Arthur is already strong, so we are expecting a new cavalry commander, right? The new cavalry commander can be slightly less powerful than Qin Shi Huang, but combined with Arthur, it's gonna be same power level, right? That could be the case. I'm not done with the farm accounts, you guys. Not done. Let me send out some gem gatherers. Most people are stuck with the gear they have not worked dismantling. Yes, indeed. But we have to remember that there are also new players playing the game. So making this video is gonna be good. And also, like, even if you have already gears crafted, right? You can still know, okay, which one is gonna be doing better. So yeah, we have a problem, like people who played this game for quite a bit, they already have a set of equipment that they're using, right? They're heavily invested into it. Changing that, it's not gonna be easy. But still, coming up with the ultimate equipment sets is gonna be helpful. New players, and then players who are just starting to play, maybe their account is like 1 or 2 years old, still haven't gotten that, 5-6 march yet, right?
Blessings of Mutal.
Okay, one more. We have 6th March. I should have unlocked 7th March. Just for farming until the end of the KK. I think this is the last day of our KK, right? Or is it? Nope, we have one more day. Oh no, I want this. I'm gonna start training some archer because I'm 99% sure that I'm gonna make another march, and that march is gonna be archer march. All right, next, let's go next. I have a different email. Is easiness increasing iconic level is going to be a factor since some of them blueprints are easier to acquire? Yes, we will think about that as well. We will think about that as well. We gotta factor in, like, of course, like if you have KVK weapon and helmet, they are gonna be one of the bests, right? Because they just offer you more stats and more, like, everything. But they are kind of hard to, like, refine and awaken because you only get limited amount of coins per KVK. And according to my calculation, it's gonna take you 1 year, okay? Of course, it's gonna depend on if you win or lose the KVK, but on average, it's gonna take you like 1 entire year just to make one single KVK equipment a crit and level 5. 1 entire year for one equipment. For example, for a helmet, right? Helmet or weapon. That's how long it takes. And again, also it's gonna depend on if you win or lose the game, the KK, right? That 1 year is like, I'm calculating as if you have won 3 KKs in a row, which doesn't happen that often. Luce has a more versatile kit than Baichi. Yes, Luce is one of the best. I still love Luce, and I still think Luce is one of the best commander. Right now, like, Qinshu Huan is the god tier, right? And then after that, Luce and Arthur is very close. You can put in Philip the next at the rank 4, but like rank 1 is Qinshu Huan, rank 2 is rank. I'm gonna put rank Luce as a rank 2, okay? Yes, cavalry players are gonna be mad at me, but rank 2 and 3 are gonna be Luce and Arthur, very close. And then rank 4 is gonna be Philip, in my opinion, as the strongest commanders. And Zhugulian, Huo, every other commanders comes up that. Luce is still beast. I'm watching this in the future. You are correct, Math Chef and David. The second person saying my name in the right way. Oh, did I? Speared? I feel accomplished. Yo, what's up, Bonds? And did you recommend boots and gloves awaken level 2 in the 5 marches first? Yeah, so on open field, especially the boots, you gotta go for awaken because of the extra movement speed. I think in terms of glows, it was a little bit different. You can crit glows, or you can go for awaken. I forgot about that. Chest pieces was usually go for crit, and then weapon helmet is usually awaken first and then crit or something like that. Did I log into my banana? Did I log into my banana or not? I forgot. Let me just check. Lilith, they skip SOC engineering instead of KUK2 commanders. I don't know, man. I don't know. So yes, they did release KUK2 siege marches. I'm not sure if they are gonna make another SOC level siege. Not sure. They might do, they might not. We still don't know. I sent you the equipment from my cav account. Alright, man. Okay, I'll take a look very soon. Juliana, thanks for the subscription and welcome. I'm taking you guys to the journey of my farm account. Welcome to my farming world. This is my farming world. Some of the accounts are stacked in resources. Some of them are still growing. But every day you do a little by little, and your farm account flourishes. Alphonse Rap, what's up, man? Arblade, what is up? How many CH25s you have? I have 3 CH25s, and is it 14 or 15? The rest are below CH25. The remaining 14 or 15 farm accounts. Total, I have 18 farm accounts. Or 17. Only 3 of them are at 25. So this email account, I have 6, right? And we're gonna count the main ones really soon. Do you think I should invest into Philip for the 3rd Infantry March, or should I wait for the new commander? I have Baichi, Liuche, William Wallace, skip here. Baichi, Liuche, William Wallace, skip your Ragnar expertise. The gap, just wait for the new commanders, just in case. But Philip is a really good commander if you have 5 marches, right? At least 5 marches. But you can definitely wait for the next... Wait a second. Man, no. It kind of depends, man. Actually, you can invest into Philip. But it depends on what other marches you have, how many marches you have, how many golden heads you have. Right? Because you definitely want to save enough golden heads for the new upcoming cavalry commander, because he might be a very powerful commander. Very high chance that he is. So you might want to have enough golden head saved up for that, which I think he's gonna come in like 5 months, 5-6 months. We're expecting leadership commanders on like maybe September. Yeah, September is gonna be a new leadership commander around. And then like by the end of the month, it's gonna be end of the year, it's gonna be new cav commander, right? How can I say all my march speed? I want to make it balanced between infantry, archer, cavalry, and crystal tech. There is no way for you to. I mean, you could like. So when you deploy the march on the bottom, let me show you very soon. Maybe here. But there's no way. The easiest way for you to tell which your march is being faster is just put all of your marches outside your city and then just let them run into one spot far away and see which one is going fast and which one is lagging behind. That's what I usually do. But you can like do something like this and they will tell you like the march speed bonus here and there, right? But the base movement speed of infantry, cavalry, and archer are different. So if you just look at this percentage number here, it's gonna be wrong. I've been playing the game for a long time and I have 2 cav and 2 infantry, 1 archer set. I don't feel like playing infantries anymore and I want to switch to cav, 1 infantry and 2 archers. Thoughts about dismantling infantry set for archer? I don't recommend that, man. I don't recommend it. Just go for 6th march. If you feel like building another march, just build another march. Infantries right now are being one of the strongest, right? Archers got revived thanks to the Qinshi Huan, but infantry still has a really strong 2-3 march options. Don't yet dismantle, man. And let me read the chat. I watched a part of the yesterday's stream and I don't know if anyone told you that if you go to the armament page and press recycle, can sort by the stats you want and slot. Yeah, Benjamin, thank you so much, man. Yeah, someone was also telling that during the live stream. From KK1, what commanders do you think it's worth to save gold heads and invest that can remain competitive for a long time? There's no such commander from KK1. There's only one commander, which is YSG, and YSG can be used for giant farming barbs, and he also got revived thanks to Qinshi Huan, so it's only gonna be YSG. Finally, stream friendly to my time zone. Okay. 18 counts. Guys, let me read the chat, man. I'm so far behind. I'm having like a 20-minute delay when it comes to reading the chat. Let's see. We faced 1885 with new crystal tech. They are known for using fillers almost the whole KK and literally no field pressure. Do you think the meta shifted towards garrisoning filler meta with the new tech? I think you have a good point. You have a good point, but we still cannot like say that okay, the meta shifted from filler meta right now because of the new tech. But I get your idea. The problem here is when you swarm a flag, there's only like I think 11 players or 11 marches can swarm the flag. 11 or 12, somewhere around that. So that means that you have a limited amount of marches swarming an objective, right? In a previous tech, because everybody was like doing a lot of damage and like glass cannon, when you swarm a flag, flags can be burned quite easily. That's what happened. But in the new tech, because everybody is doing much less damage and then you are very much more tanky, swarming objectives have become a slightly harder. I would say maybe like 30% harder because, you know, you just do around on average 30% less damage, right? You do like straight up 10% less damage and then another like 10% from losing 30% attack stats from the crystal tech, and then also your target is gaining 15% defense and 15% HP, right? So on average, like if you count that, like maybe it's like 30% slower taking down objective. So I get your point. I think I understand what you're saying, but we're still not sure if the meta is like fully shifted to like filling meta. I don't. We're still not sure. I think you can still swarm stuff. Yes, it is harder, but I think you can still swarm stuff. Leadership should be soon. I'm thinking of one Philip commander will be Philip on crack. Yo, they're gonna be like, yo, so what if the new leadership commander is gonna buff your marchers so that it's gonna say like, yo, for the next 3 or 4 seconds, your marches are gonna be immune to rage draining or rage reduction effects. What if they release a command or something like that? Like protects your rage bar. Maybe like not 5 seconds, but in the next 3 seconds, you have that buff. Oh man, that commander is gonna be interesting. Like straight up counter to today's meta. Oh yeah, let me read the chat first. Are we playing in 3251? Yes, I am. Is it worth converting Unstoppable to Butterfly for Arthur? Yes. Butterfly is the main inscription for Delta Formation. Butterfly is the main hero. Charlie, what is up? New cavalry will beat Chin maybe. Yeah, I think I think he should beat the new Chin Shi Huang, right? Should be. 1885 are special case. Their players prioritize garrison and rally commanders over open field. They're good at strategy. I see. New leadership is out already. No, it's CG. No, new leadership is not out yet, but we are expecting new leadership commander very, very soon. Siege had an early off-cycle release. Yes, they did. The new Siege commanders did not really look that much spectacular to me. I mean, I guess they are intended for KK 1 and 2, right? Maybe 2. Alright, I think we are finally getting done with our farm counts. We can now start cooking. It took me like 1 hour. Alright, so I do have 6 accounts here. Let me check here. How many accounts do I have on my main? As long as the new cavalry commander is Chinese commander, I will insta-max. How many farms I have? So here 6 and 2, so 12, including my main. So I have 17 farm accounts. All right, let's go here. Man, this is way too big screen. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Bringing myself a drink, restroom break, and then when I come back, we are gonna do the equipment stuff. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. All right, let's share this. There you go. So what we're gonna do is, let's see. Give me a second. I'm just testing the sizes. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Do I do this rank 1 or like maybe like just 1? Two, three, right? I think I gotta make this. Okay, how is this gonna be presentable? What would be easier to see? Wait, I think. Do you guys like this all black? Or we go back to white? So I wanted to do something like this. So this is open field, right? Open field. And then let me do this. Rally and garrison. I want to pick 3 gear for open field that if you craft them, it is gonna be like you're never gonna go wrong. Infantry. All right, how do you like this? Maybe I should delete this section. Yep. And then we are gonna copy and paste the same for this is gonna be an archer. Let's choose a color for archer. Copy and paste for cavalry, which cavalry doesn't have that much an option. Same goes with siege. Siege doesn't have that much option. But the idea is that I want to come up something like this. Black looks dope. Gotcha, man. I gotcha. So let us use all black. And then oh man, this is looking good. Oh, nope. And then what we can do is we can even more enhance the view by doing something like this. White frames. Maybe not white. Maybe like something like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it's looking good. And the leadership, like leadership has maybe I should do like this others. Nah, leadership is like there's only like one here, right? Bring the RG down below, then the visibility is better. What is RG? We're cooking. I don't like using leadership with the OF. There you go. Beautiful. That's good. Give me a second. Yep. Now. So I already have an idea, okay? I already have an idea. So you guys know that I have done many equipment simulations, right? So I already know the answers, but today we're still gonna discuss if there's any other variations. I'm looking for the picture. There you go. Yep, this is the second variation. Ah, yep, there. Third variation. There you go. In terms of rally garrison gear, I also know what is up. We have done countless of simulations. No, not this one. Okay, so there is a variation, but this is not the first variation that I... this doesn't look good, man. Let me crop the images. Give me a second. I'm gonna recrop the images. Using leadership with OnlyFans. Okay. There you go. So the very first gear for Raleigh Garrison is gonna be this one. But we still gotta recheck the numbers just in case. But right now I'm just doing this out of memory. Where's Sacred Grips? There you go. Okay. So these are my opinions on infantry. Okay, let me delete this archer section, cavalry section, siege section. So by doing countless of simulations on which gear set is good, I'm noticing this one is coming up quite often, this exact gear. And the second option right here came because of the new crystal tech. Because now you are very tanky, you can do something like this, and this is going to be a really good option. Especially this second gear right here is working great with commanders like really tanky infantry pairs such as Ragnar Scipio. When Ragnar Scipio has this, they are shiny. And the third option could be something like this. So we are having quite a bit of a versatile option right here. As you can notice that, you know, I'm not really putting the KOK weapon and helmet on all of three of them, because again, the KOK weapon and helmet are quite rare, right? You cannot really build them on all of your marches, which is why I'm also providing a little bit of versatility here. And you can also notice that the main difference of these two is one has having Eternal Light, the other one is having leadership pants. So like if you have this, right, if you have this first set, the second set you want to craft, you don't have to go for Eternal Night, but instead you can craft the leadership pants. These two is gonna give you also versatility. For example, if the two pairings that you're running on open field has a HP stats on them, right? If they have HP stat, you just use the Eternal Light to balance things. But if they have a lot of defense, which most of the commanders do in terms of infantry, you put this leadership pants and this is performing miracle. And also, the reason why I am choosing for open field, you may notice that we are choosing the 4 set options, right? The reason why is recently there has been changes to the game. So when you are returning to, like, let me do this. Where's that? Yep. So there's a change now. You are only gonna be gaining the extra movement speed when you are on top of your territory. Look at this. Now I'm moving a little bit faster, right? You guys see? Now I'm moving faster, but let me go over non-territory. Now we have slowed down a bit tremendously, 20% slower. I think it was 19%. So previously what happened on the open field was, this is a very big game changer, guys. This is extremely big game changer that movement speed on open field right now is more important than ever. Movement speed is so important right now. It was important previously, but right now it's crucial, movement speed. Because now what happened was, like, let's say you are fighting on the open field, right, with the enemy, and let's say you are losing, and then you just press return, and then you instantaneously gained the movement speed bonus when you are returning to your city, right, if your city was on top of your own territory. So enemies could not really catch you, and there's a really high chance that most of your marches make it safe back home. Same goes to enemy. When you are fighting enemy and then enemy is like losing and then they return, you remember how you cannot really chase down enemy when they are returning to their city. It is really hard to chase down an enemy. If you're lucky, you can, catch one of the marches by slowing them down constantly, right? But the rest of the marches usually go back home safely. That is what happened previously, but right now there's no such thing. When you go return, you are moving slow. When you're chasing enemy and when enemy is running back, they're moving slow. So the chances are you are gonna get wrecked. All of your marches are gonna get caught and they are gonna die if you are moving slowly on open field. All of them. I don't think single one of them are gonna survive if enemy is chasing you, especially when you are getting chased by max tech player, right? Same goes to enemy. If you are fighting enemy and then enemy is retreating, you can chase them down and punch them on open field. Which is why right now movement speed on open field is like crucial. It's crucial. It has become crucial just because of that one small change. So yes, previously, like you could, this is the statistically optimized gear we talked about a lot, right? This is giving you the best. And you could use this, right, on open field, and then you are going to be doing much more damage and you are going to be being a much more tanky. And when you are escaping, you can still, press return and run back faster, right? It was harder to catch you up. But right now, especially for infantry, you have to use these 4 set pieces. You have to. So that is why I am recommending these gears. But do you guys have any options that I might have missed? Like, is there any combination that I might have missed in terms of these 3 gear? Let's talk about this open field first. If I have missed any combination, we can recheck my calculations. You never know, right? We calculated 28 different combinations. No, this is Baichi. Qin infantry commanders. No, not this one. Give me a second. Let me try to find that. I have so many sheets. It's like Google is asking me, yo, do you wanna go like business and increase the size of your sheet, because you can go like business or something like that. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. This is the one that we calculated when considering the new crystal tech. Oh, wait a second. I might have missed this equipment on Raleigh Garrison. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I lost my number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 different combination, that's it? Thought there was 20 something different combination. So 18 different. Where is... Man, Archer is also looking scary. Is this it? No, it's okay. Zugalian Herman. Yeah, Archer is like maybe like a little bit over 10 different combination. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back here. I thought Ragnar Scipio needed the 4 set because Ragnar doesn't have march speed. Yes, this is 4 set, man. This is 4 set. Ragnar Scipio, this is performing the best. 2 KVK weapon in helmet and the rest is 4 set. Just wondering at what point does Chinshuhan become better than 555 Herman with Zigalian? He's gonna become better at 1551. And 5551 is better than the expertist Herman, in my opinion. I have 2 KOK pieces and the rest of them is all from the keys, which means Hope, Cloak, Eternal Night, and then Shios and Sacred Grips, right? That is getting very close to like Rally Garrison gear. Again, just as I explained right now you need movement speed. Guys, you need movement speed, otherwise you're gonna get wrecked on open field, on especially like infantry. You need that, man. You need that. I wanted to start Sacred Graves with Shios, return KK pieces and 2 set pieces. Unless you are a big whale, right? Unless you are a big whale who is aiming for Rally Garrison, don't do that. Don't do that. Better to craft one of these. Better to craft 4 set. Trust me. Trust me, guys. Trust. Shios return. I know a lot of people have Shios return. I think I have Shios return and Sacred Grips. I have them myself. But this is the thing that I'm realizing lately. So before it gets too late, right? Before it gets too late, at least we are helping people who are just starting to play or the account is 1 or 2 years old. There's still room to fix some stuff. Which one will be the best for Rally Garrison? Most of the time this one. For infantry, most of the time this one is gonna be the best version. Instead of the set gloves and set boots, you can use, again, just like I said, Sacred Grips and Shios. You can still use that, but you are missing like 2% defense in that case, I think. Very small amount of margin, but this is the best. The reason why Eternal Night is being the best is that most of the, let me go here, most of the Rally Garrison commanders in terms of infantry, they have a lot of HP stat on them. So for example, Gorgo has like 30% HP, right? Like Pakal has HP. Let's check out Zenobia, even though she is Zenobia has a HP stat. Where's Tokugawa? Yep. Tokugawa has 10% defense, but he has stacking HP, right? There we go. he has a stacking HP. Let's check out rallies. So attack. Tariq has a defense, okay. Scipio Emilianus has a HP. Yes. So the idea is that because most of the infantry rally and garrison commanders has HP stat on them, Eternal Knight is performing better. That's what we noticed. Like in future, having this is gonna help commander who has a lot of defensive stat, but usually this one is gonna be the best for rally garrison most of the time. However, the open field commanders on infantry, they have mostly defense stat, right? Scipio has some HP, and William Wallace has like 10% HP, and Baiche has like 10% HP or something like that. But usually they are kind of like stacked on defense, the field commanders. But Ragnar has a lot of defense and such. So yeah, the idea is now you guys are also noticing the pattern is that if your two pairs, right, if your commander two pairs has a lot of HP, then you put your defense equipments on it. But if your pairs has a lot of defense, then you put your HP equipment on it, right? That's how you optimize the impact to the damage formula. Doesn't matter if you sad face back home. Well, true that. Willow, what you gonna do with your failed infantry equipment? Well, first of all, I am not going to. So here's the thing. This is my Ragnar equipment right now. It's a mess. So I'm gonna, you know, craft the weapon chest and gloves and the pants and boots, right? According to the, you know, equipment that I just showed. 2 KK and 4 set. I'm gonna do it. And with the I'm gonna save the chest, gloves, and this boots is gonna go on my city defense. And I only have 2 other equipments that are being useless at the moment. And I can dismantle these 2, right? The blue and purple. These are dismantleable. So these 2, what I can do with these 2 is that I am planning for 3rd Infantry March, so I'm gonna be using them. I just got a crazy idea. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's crazy. So I do have a crit hope cloak, okay? I got lucky and I did not refine this. I got lucky and I critted this. So what I was thinking that. No, what am I thinking? Hope cloak, I need hope cloak. What am I thinking? I'm stupid. So I'm gonna be using the hope cloak in my 3rd infantry set, and sacred grips is like questionable. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with sacred grips. I'm just gonna have him here. Not gonna dismantle this. This is a very small amount of materials anyways. You know, gloves are only 40 legendary materials, right? But I'm just gonna have this. So there's like not really extra trash equipment except the gloves for me. And yeah, again, this hope cloak is going for my 3rd infantry. So that is the plan. What is Archer RG? What is RG? Show equipment on Archer. My Archer gear is also not optimized yet. This is my only equipment right now. Yep. So this is my equipment. It's not optimized. So what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna make 2nd Archer March, okay? And I'm actually gonna put this equipment on my 2nd Archer March, and my 2nd Archer March is, I already have the commanders. It's gonna be Zhuge and Herman. Yep. Zhuge and Herman. is gonna be second archer march, and I'm gonna use this exact equipment. Again, I think I'm gonna craft the non-set gloves and then give these gloves to my city defense. Okay, you don't need to have these extra gloves, so I'm just gonna craft the non-set gloves. Yeah, non-set gloves, and then this is gonna be perfect equipment for my Ziggulian and Herman, because my it also has the archer march speed here, right? And then for my Qinshi Huan, I'm gonna craft entire new equipment, and it is gonna be 6 set. All 6 set. That's what I'm planning. And as well as I gotta craft the pendant as well, right? Where's that? Yeah, this one I'm gonna craft it for my Qinshi Huan. Everything. I'm missing the blueprints, but hopefully we will get the blueprints very soon. These 6. And then a pendant, which I don't have at the moment. I'll get this. And my Qinshi Huan is gonna be having the ring and pendant. And I am going to give these drums to my Zhugulian, and then I already have also one extra horn. I have one extra horn on Pakal. I'm just using this on Pakal on Lost Canyon. So my accessories is ready for my second archer march. So that is the genius plan that we are cooking. You know at what awakened level non-talented or even talented Eternal Knight becomes better than Caro cumulative for Ragnar Scipio? I think I have calculated that, and it was just a regular, it was just a regular Eternal Knight. I don't remember 100% though. Where's that? Oh no. Yeah, just a regular non-talented, right? Non-talented, just awakened one is better than Caro cumulative. Like ever so slightly, very similar, just because you are gaining 3% base HP. This was the game changer. Previously, when there was no iconic, right? Way back then Crit Karwak was better than Eternal Knight. Eternal Knight was only becoming better if you have a Crit Eternal Knight. Crit Eternal Knight was better than Crit Kara cumulative, but now, because you gain this extra base HP, just a normal Eternal Knight, level 1 awakened, I think this was equal or just slightly better than the Purple Pants. Where's that? Yep, this one. I think it's also search one for me because I have Zenith skin 28% attack. If you have 20% attacks, that Zenith, it's just gonna be an awesome bonus. Like for example, if you have 15% HP and if you are a rally garrison, right, you might probably wanna put this Eternal Knight. But if you have 15% defense, you might need this, but in that case we still need some calculation. Okay, we still need some calculation. But yeah, you guys are getting the idea, right? Again, if the commanders have a lot of defense, put HP equipment such as these. If the commanders has a lot of HP on them, put defense equipment such as these. Eternal Knight. Why not 2 KVK and 4 set for Qin Shi Huang? That is the best set for Qin Shi Huang. We already did the math. I just don't have that, man. And also, because I already have KVK weapon and helmet, I don't want to craft another KVK weapon and helmet for Archer. That's gonna be too much for me. I cannot awaken and crit, make them refined. So which is why I'm only gonna have one KVK weapon and helmet for Archer, one KVK weapon and helmet for Infantry, and one KVK weapon and helmet for my cavalry, and that's it. So I'm building like a KVK weapon and helmet for one troop type each. I'm not gonna build anything more than that. So that means I'm gonna have 6 KVK weapon and helmet, right? And then in order to awaken and crit them to level 5, right, max them, it will take me 6 years for that 6 equipment. 6 years! One piece of equipment. Oh, I got lucky with the crit, by the way, here. I got lucky, but one piece of equipment, if I want to crit and go for level 5, it's gonna take you 1 year at least. No matter, it doesn't matter of your spending level. Even if you are a Kraken who's like spending much, it's still gonna take you 1 year to awaken and crit. Again, that's gonna depend on whether you are winning your KK or not, right? But at least 1 year. That sounds a little bit scary, right? Opinion on dismantling Hope Cloak. I did 3 Hope Cloak for 3 infantry marches. And just leave it, man. Just leave it. Just leave it. I assume that you want to craft the 2-4, right? For your infantry. One of them being 2-4. Just leave it, man. Just leave it the Hope Cloak, just in case. According to the calculations by former YouTuber John Wick, the closer your attack, defense, and health stats are to each other, the better your parts will be. PC Architect. Health is the least used stat in the game, so the more health you have, the closer it will be to your defense. You're correct, man. You are correct. But I think you are mistaking one thing, is that it's not your attack, defense, and HP. They don't have to be close each other. The attack. Your HP and defense if they are close, it's good. But your attack is considered separately, so it doesn't matter how many attack you have. It's just gonna increase your damage, regardless of your having HP or defense, right? You just need to balance your HP and defense. And if you have extra attack, that's good. I think John Wiki Gaming understood that. I'm pretty sure. So you might have been maybe like misremembering, but yeah, HP defense have to be close to each other to get a good report. It's HP defense, not including attack. Working on the pendant myself, I have 2 blueprints. Man, I'm jealous. If you could choose only one archer march, would it be Qin Shi Huang, YSG, or Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang? It's gonna be Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang. Leave Wick to his retirement home. Yeah, Wick is enjoying his retirement. I wonder if he's gonna come back. No horn on Qin Shi Huang. Yeah, Qin Shi Huang doesn't need horn. I only have drums because I have nothing else, but I'm gonna craft pendant and replace my drums. I thought it needed more, just level 1 Ragnar Scipio, considering that Ragnar has a lot of defense already. Karak gives health. Yes, the idea is that Karak is giving you 10.5% HP, right? If you have crit. And 10.5% HP is like, let's see, that's like around 20 raw stats, okay? Around 20 raw stats in terms of HP. But again, it's gonna depend on the civilizations and everything. Where's my... Yes. So here you are gaining 3% HP. And usually your total HP can go like 100%. Okay, 100%. 100% means that wait a second. 10% HP is 200, yeah, like around 20. 3 is no, you yeah, HP 100%. What am I missing? Ooh, 203. Hold on a second. We can just calculate that. Yo, Enzo, what's up, man? The master of the stacking technique. Also, the creator of the stacking technique. You guys remember the video that I made, right? The stacking technique. I'm calling it the stacking technique. So I learned. First, I learned that technique by watching Bot Impossible, and then Sewell made a video about it, right? And then later on, I talked with Bot Impossible, and Bot Impossible said that, Enzo was the first one who actually, found out the technique. And Bot Impossible and Enzo, they worked on the technique to like perfect it. So Enzo was the discoverer of that mechanics. Where is my... Hold on. Let's go... Ragnar Scipio. Where's my Ragnar Scipio calculation? Ah, here. Okay, let's take an example on here, on this one, okay? So we're gonna see if no, this is crit. Okay. Whoa, where's that? So 12% defense. When it's crit, it's gonna be 16% defense. I gotta do minus 4%, so 64. No, 66. And then we are missing one base HP stat because it's non-crit Eternal Night. And then let me copy paste this. This is the value. Okay, now what we are gonna be doing is we are gonna remove another 3 base stat from here. And then we are gonna be... So now we are gonna be doing the Caro cumulative, right? So 66, 12, 54. Yes, 54. But we are gonna be doing 10.5% here. And it's a matter of what we just compared. This is France civilization, these 2 numbers. Which one is bigger? I guess, yeah, crit cumulative is how, like, how many times better than this? Is this? Divided by this. Okay, here's the answer, man. 0.2%. So crit Kara cumulative is 0.2% better than just level 1 Eternal Knight. No crit level 1 Eternal Knight. And like one more Awaken level, and I think Eternal Knight is gonna be better. Okay, so there's the answer. Let me put everything back. Okay. Thanks for the answer. You recommend someone making their first archer set to do 2k 4 set or something like 222. Speaking of archer, let me go over here. Both is very viable option. Okay, let's go archer. So I'm also noticing one pattern. Let me put in the. I have in my mind what would be the 3 gear. Yeah, so this is the first one. Man, why the image is so not clear? Let me do the other. This is 222. This is 2-4, right? But I'm kind of noticing one disadvantage here. Give me a second. Where's the other one? Yes, this one. So these 3 gear, I have, you know, the more I do the math, the more these 3 gear came up. But now I see one problem is that every one of them has this chest piece and then glows, chest piece and then glows, chest piece and then glows. So this is kind of being oversaturated with the set piece and glows, right? Each of them. So I'm actually gonna suggest something different here. Yep, this one. There we go, much better. This looks bad. Give me a second. I'm gonna retake the picture because it's a little bit blurry. I don't like that. I want everything to be crisp. Yes, there you go. Alright, so for archer, I'm kind of like leaning towards if you make these equipments, it's gonna be good. This is the #1 equipment for Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang can still use the 6 set and this one. So here we have only one KVK weapon and helmet. For archer, it's 2. But like if you're running 2 archer march, these 2 can be optional, right? Or these 2. Whatever the case is, it's good to craft 1-6 set for archer. And then you can either go 2-4 or 2-2-2. But in my opinion, again, because the movement speed is much more important, this might be a better option right here. But it's gonna depend. Qin Shi Huang is actually faster, right? He has a 20% movement speed. So Qin Shi Huang can afford using these 2 gears without any movement speed from the leadership pants. I have the infantry set with KQ weapon and leadership shoe pants, and my Baichi Philip because Philip gives a lot of defense set, also 35, and I'm thinking to make this stage 5 critical. What do you think? What do you say? Leadership pants and boots. Baichi Philip, I mean, yeah, I guess, yes, that equipment can work, okay? But it's gonna be better if you have this one, or at least this one, these 2. Again, the importance of movement speed is just tremendous right now. But the gear that you say, will it work? Yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna be slow. For also Riley Garrison. For Riley Garrison, that gear is you're mentioning this gear, right? Similar to this. Yeah, for Riley Garrison, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna work. It's really good. And for Riley Garrisoning, you are gonna be using infantry defense city skin and infantry defense runes, right? And then you are putting the HP gear. Okay? And that's gonna be really good. Jason, I realized I'm wasting my life. Thank you. I love your knowledge, though. Thank you, man. But it's not really. It all depends on like. You play games for entertainment, right? Entertainment purposes. And if you are like being forced to play, then it's no longer fun. But if you have like time and you're enjoying, you know, just having some entertainment purpose, I think you need some entertainment in your life. Every human being. That's what I think. You cannot be like 100% grinding towards whatever you do. You know, 80% maybe, but 20% you gotta do something else, right? Entertain yourselves, maybe like learn, study, or something else, like have a hobby, whatever. That's what I think. Is Shapur or Subete better? I don't know, man. BS. The answer is lies when we need to do some testing. But before Shapur comes, I do want to do some Shapur mathematics. I think I did Shapur mathematics. Speaking of Shapur mathematics, let's go ahead and check out the Riley Garrison gear. Where's... I think I did... Oh, there we go! Ashur Shapur. I already did the calculation. So this is being better. Okay. This is the old gear set. Ashur Shapur. Ashur Shapur. Ashur Shapur has a decent amount of HP and decent amount of defense. So 2-4 is being the best. Okay. Is there any other option? Nah, I'm not gonna get these. You know, don't really need tanking this. I wonder if this one is being usable somewhere. Did I calculate? There's no. This is. Yeah, this is a lot of attack, very less HP, 43%. Oh yeah, the only reason why this is yes. Okay, so this gear was working the best for CY. Now I remember my calculation. This gear performed better for CY than this. The reason why is that this is giving you a skill damage bonus, right? But the CY doesn't do skill damage. He does true damage, which is why this was performing worse and this was being the best. But I don't think they are gonna go the route of true damage anymore. Maybe they'll do, maybe not, but we have no idea. But so far, this is gonna be the best single rally garrison gear. Let's see if there's any other option that I'm missing. Definitely not the 6 set. You need to have the Keiko weapon and helmet. This one is giving you much HP, but let's check out the commanders. Garrison. So do they have HP or defense? CY has a lot of defense, right? And a lot of HP as well. No, the target loses HP. Idol, a lot of defense. Health, okay. I don't really need to go and see the old commanders, right? HP and defense equal. Defense bonus. Let's check out the rally. Defense. Henry has second defense. It's kind of like, you know, Archer Commanders has a lot more defense as compared to Infantry in terms of rally garrison. Look at this. Henry has defense. There's no HP. Oh, this is Nebu. Gosh darn it. Where's Ashur? Yeah, Ashur has a defense. And of course he is gaining some random stats here, right? But the base stat is attack and defense. Shapur also, let's see. Oh, Shapur has some HP. Wait a second. Ashur, did I calculate Ashur Henry? Let's see. I must have calculated Ashur Henry. Zugulian, Herman, Zugulian, Herman, Ashur. There we go. Ashur Henry. No, this one I have not calculated. Oh, I did calculate the crystal tech right here. Okay, good. Ashur Henry, which one is performing better? Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, look at this. Because Ashur Henry, they have both defense stat. Look at this. This gear now is doing great. That's what I thought. That is what I exactly thought. Where is that? Man, I'm getting lost in my own calculation. So, let me do this. Boom. Wait a second. Yeah, so first of all, this one, right? This was number 1. Let me go back to Assure Henry. Like 0.89. Where is this? Okay, so this one is decent, but a little bit more tanky than this, but less impact. So this is the second best. Okay. I'm mumbling to myself. A second. Yeah, this one. So I can write this. If your commanders have lot of depth, this gear. Otherwise, this one. There you go. The open field image from left to right are much better, or is any image good for open field? This is just any. This is just any. This is the top sets to perform. The gear is gonna be a little bit different, right? Depending on what command is. Like, for example, let me write this. 4 tanky options. If you what? No. If pair has HP, put eternal might. If pair has defense, put leadership. There you go. Again, if pair has HP, put defense. Def equipment. If pair has defense, put HP version. There you go. So it's not really a ranking, but this is the best equipment to craft, and you are never gonna go wrong with this equipment. For infantry, we picked up these 5, 3 for open field, 2 for rally garrison. Here comes the archer. We also picked this. All is working great. Is there any other options though? Is there any other options that we are missing? I mean, like 4 set and then leadership pants and boots, right? That can also work. Where is Qin Shi Huan? 4 set and oh no, this is not the equipment. Where's the equipment? Okay. Did I calculate that? No, I have not. I wonder what equipment is this? Same as the top. Let's calculate that here. Let's see. Let's just see, just in case. The equipment that I'm talking about, do I have that equipment? Give me a second. So yeah, this is the equipment that I'm talking about. Yeah, this one that I'm talking about. What are the stats? Where's the total stats? I can't get this here. Okay. Give me a second. We're gonna quickly calculate this. You guys cannot see this, but this is the equipment that I'm talking about. So 4 and 2. This is also a very cheap option, right? Because you don't have a KQ weapon and helmet. This might be good. This might be good. Alright, got the stats. 27.5% attack. 9 defense. 33 HP. Around minus 6%. We are getting tanky around minus 6%. Let me compare this. Much better. No, the 6 set is much. I mean, you are getting tanky, but your trade potential is not being that great. This is only a Chinchuan Zugulian case. I mean, this is much better, right? But this does have KP weapon and helmet. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is quite a cheap version, but it's not really optimized, so I am not going to pick that. Yeah, this should be good. Thanks for the reply on YSG Zuglian. My swap event is coming up, so even though it's marginal, I will swap YSG for Zuglian to go with YSG. Wait, you don't have any other commanders to swap, like gold key, maxed gold key commanders? I mean, YSG still can be useful. Like, the idea is that like swap two someone else's for Zugulian and Chinshuhan, and then maybe try to save YSG if that's possible. All right, so I think we are done with the archer. Cavalry, there's no questions asked, but I'm gonna provide two options. I still have an idea. Just trying to find the cavalry gear. There we go. No questions asked. This is the #1 gear. But again, you cannot have KK weapon and helmet on all of your marches. So second best is this. No questions asked. And then rally gear is another one. Very simple. Cavalry is very simple. Simple as this and nothing else. Siege, we don't really have option as well. Let me try to find the siege equipment picture. Oh. Yeah, there you go. On siege equipment, we also don't have a choice. Like full equipment, legendary equipment is yes. Nice. And if you have epics or like others, it's good as well. Now I want to go to accessories. Accessories. And let me do this. Open field. I know what it is. So we're gonna start off with the most versatile build, #1. Horn. Ring. #2, horn. Drums. Horn and I can how to explain? So greatest glory. Let me put this a little bit different color. Yep. So depending on min-maxing, like a horn and having greatest glory on one more pendant is gonna be good, right? But this is the case. And rally garrison, no question asked this. Yeah, what do you guys think? I'm thinking of building a 4th march. Currently I use Chinshi Juan Zuglia, Nevsky Arthur by Chelsea. Should I wait for the meta or should I be going for another march? So the next commander that you are gonna be waiting is cavalry commander, right? A cavalry commander is gonna be coming in like very soon, 4 or 5 months, maybe. So that's definitely gonna get paired with your Arthur. But what are you gonna do with your Nevsky? Also, it depending on do you have Herman and YSG? Easier route would be just make another one Archer March. That's a tough question, man. It also gonna depend on how many golden heads you have as well. You have Joan benched. Ah, okay. Yeah, so why not wait? Just wait and then invest into the new cavalry, and it's gonna be Arthur and new cavalry, and then you can play Nevsky Joan as a fourth march. They are gonna be a little bit weak, but Nevsky Joan is gonna provide some sort of buff, right? And then as your fifth march, you are gonna go for infantry and wait for the new infantry in next year. That could be the case. Burst Glory is very specific smite combo, and Horn isn't the most valuable for Garrison if swarmed. Yeah, this I have this different color because that is the case, right? It's very specific, depends on. The idea is that maybe instead of like doing this, give me a second. Do I have pendant? I have an idea. I should have pendant. Where is pendant icon? Ah, there you go. Maybe I can maybe I can do this. You can have one pendant and one greatest glory within your repertoire. You know, you can put greatest glory on smite commanders, combo commanders, and pendant on like commanders like Qin Shi Huang, right? It's just gonna make things much more versatile. As yours like sixth or seventh options, right? You craft 5 horn, 5 ring, or 5 horn and 5 drums, and then for your 6th, 7th march, you could go a little bit different route so that it's gonna be best. And in regards of rally garrison, yes, like if you know that you are getting swarmed, it's gonna be the vengeance, right? But that's only gonna happen like city garrison, or like maybe like really I don't think I should recommend vengeance here. It's very specific, right? Horn and ring is going to be very versatile. Do I have vengeance? I can download it. I don't have that. You have Skippy and Herman. Ah, I see. A lot to think about, man. Wait for the new infantry commander and see what you can do with the Scipio, but that's like in like 8 months. You do have an option to go for Qin Shi Huang, YSG, and Zugli and Herman right now, or wait for the new cav and then do Arthur new cav, and then even so you can, instead of doing Nevsky John, you can do Zugli and Herman and Qin Shi Huang, YSG, right? You can still do that. My guy, my swaps are coming. I'm cavalry man, also YSG expertise. I want to go Qin Shi Huang. Who should I swap the order? Arthur. So you get Qin Shi Huang and Arthur if you are cavalry main. And new cavalry commander is coming in soon, which is gonna get paired with Arthur and gonna be the top #1 cavalry pairing. Top tier KK, everything is swarmed heavily, so they use Yeah, I know everything is swarmed, like, but do they use vengeance like mostly, or do they use horn and ring? They use horn and ring mostly, right? I don't think people use vengeance that much instead of the horn. Like, you are not getting swarmed right off the bat, right? When the rally touches, I mean, yeah, I guess you are getting swarmed if you are facing some krakens. Maybe they put 2 garrison leaders and one having vengeance and the other one is having ring, right? Maybe we should like put something like this. Hold on a second, let me hide this. And I want to find vengeance. Yeah, there we go. Oh no. Let's go back here. So you're saying this, right? Vengeance and ring. Mostly use Greatest Glory ring on infantry garrisons. Not that it's better than vengeance, but more players have Greatest Glory already up on their infantry. Ah, I see. So I can like this, just do this, right? This is situational for 6th or 7th march options for versatility. When I have now infantry set, what was the rank 1 by you with the leadership boots and pants? Should I dismantle me and make 4 set for march speed? No, don't dismantle, man. Do not dismantle. Yeah, try to aim and slowly craft towards the movement speed variations here. If you already crafted this, don't dismantle. Maybe in future we are gonna get a commander that's really fast, right? So that you don't really need this fast march speed. So don't dismantle. Have these. For by GLC, I have only ring. What should I craft second accessory? Horn. Craft horn. Craft horn on all of your marches first, except Qinshi right? Horn is number 1 for open field. With those bench commanders, could Philip be an option if the next commander is weak? Yes, Gera. Philip is definitely an option. It's going to help your marches. You can pair Philip with Scipio Philip, or pair Zugulian Philip and then your Qinshi Huan with YSG. That can definitely work. Or you can even do like Philip and Herman. But the Philip is a very good commander to buff your marches. Is it worth changing formation to combo without butterfly? So that means you are using arch formation right now, right? I would say you can use combo or delta formation. Just because I did have an opportunity to play on one account just just to see what happens, and that did not have a delta formation. I mean, he did have a delta formation, but he did not have butterfly. Even so, he was trading good. So butterfly is not like end of the world. It is the most powerful inscription for delta, yes, but you can still do without butterfly. It still works. And especially delta formation is now gonna become even more powerful when there is gonna be second delta. I mean, a combo commander is gonna get paired with Arthur, right? If that is the case, use delta formation. But we don't know. They did say that they're gonna implement new delta formation, but we have no idea if it's gonna be better than current delta or not. What if the new delta is like a ranged combo? Like a new delta for ranged, and then they release ranged combo commanders right now. That is a possibility. If they do, I called it. Ranged combo damage and then ranged delta formation. I called it. If they do, I called it. Clip this. I go then Shu stage 5, get speed from there. That is option. You can also like if you already crafted the pants and boots here, right? Leadership pants and boots. These are also can be used for your archer march as well. So now you can like give the leadership pants and boots. Oh, excuse me. For your archer, and then you try to craft this one, for example. So just check your equipment, see which one is gonna be working best for you. Better to do all set first, then only finish accessory. Hyrule, that depends. In my case, I finished my sets and then I worked on my accessory. But what happened was I was using a lot more resources and speed ups in that case because my marches were weak and I was running like 5 march, but my marches did not have that much powerful accessories, right? So they were trading bad. Instead, I could have run 3 march with 3 full accessories, and they're gonna trade better, but they're gonna consume less resources and speeds. But in return, I'm gonna farm KP slower because I'm only playing 3 march, right? So it depends on what you have. If the resources and speed ups, no problem. You can build the equipment first and then slowly, build the accessories. But it's gonna just cost you a lot more resources and speeds. But if you having a little bit problem with the resource and the speed, I finish the accessories like full set first. That's what I recommend. I'll be back, guys. Gotta blow my nose. I'm back. I am back. Does Qinshi why she need horn? I get Qinshi Zhuge doesn't. Qinshi Zhuge kinda needs horn. They kinda needs horn. But you can work around, like if you have crazed inscription, you can do something a little bit of different. Where's my calculation? Yeah, like you need horn, right? You need horn, and then you need to get the feral nature. And this is your rage graph. It's slowly increasing. You want to have your rage graph something like this. You always want to have your rage bar slowly increasing. If it's going down, this is kind of bad, because if you get focused or you are constantly getting hit by random damage on open field, right? So in reality, this graph, yes, it's increasing little by little, but in reality, it might go down and down. So you want to have your graph at least stagnant or slightly increasing like this. So you kind of need horn for YSG. Well, I have all horn ring on open field. Is that good? Yes, that is good, man. You're never gonna go wrong with horn rings. Here it is. Open field, horn ring is an option. You're never gonna go wrong with this. It's also the most versatile build. Never go wrong with this. Most versatile. This is most versatile. This is kind of like unorthodox build. Having horn and drums is kind of like unorthodox build, but it's good. If this works, it's gonna be better than horn and ring build. If this section on open field, but you never go wrong with this. My ETH, what is up, man? Iron Dragonite, insider info. We have just cooked a set of equipment that is future proof. So if you craft these equipments, you're never gonna wrong with this. I am going to make a video about this, but right now I can just answer your questions. We have time, man. We have time. Let's we can stream a bit. So this is the infantry. I'll scroll down a bit for archer. I'm late to reply. Sorry, I had to pause, but no, I don't have a good gold key commanders to swap. I was very strict about golden head investment up to this point. I see. Well, in that case, I guess you can swap your YSG, right? It's Qinshi Huan and Arthur. Yeah, I guess that's it. If I have 3+ drums in my lineup, would I still need horn on my Qinshi Huan YSG then? No. If you have drums build, you don't need horn on YSG, Qinshi Huan YSG. So you can go ring and pendant. Thanks, Philip, for all the replies. They were very helpful. Time for bed. All the best. See you next time. Dagat, thanks for tuning in, man, and have a good night. Eco, how many marches you have for 3 drums? If you have like full drums on all of your marches, drums can like almost replace horn. We already did the math. Drums is coming very close to horn performance. Not that close, but yes, you can not use horn in that case if you have drums. And also not only drums, but like commanders like Joan or William that's giving rage to your other commanders, right? If you have buffing commanders, you also don't need Horn. For by GLC, I have Horn. For a second accessory, what should I build? Horn or... you mean Ring or Greatest Glory, right? For by GLC, in order to min-max, Greatest Glory is gonna be better than Ring. Greatest Glory is gonna perform like 1%, 1 or 1.5% better than Ring. On average, okay? But because Ring is so versatile, you can still go Ring. The thing is that if you are going towards a route of building Horn and Ring, right? If you already have Horn and Ring, keep building Horn and Ring until you get the guaranteed crits, okay? And then after you get the guaranteed crits, then you can mix and match, like craft one pendant or one Greatest Glory, or maybe even a couple of drums, right? And then you can just mix and match. Same goes with this. If you are going towards a Horn and drums build, craft until you get the guaranteed crit, and then you can build yourself a ring and pendant or Greatest Glory. I already got my guaranteed crit. For me, I got my guaranteed crits, right? Let me show you. Let me show you. So, yep, guaranteed crit, I put it on my cavalry. So this Horn was guaranteed crit. And this drums was guaranteed crit. I put it on my infantry march behind Liu Che. If I have 2-2 archer set, my dragon chest and glows are awakened too. Thoughts on dismantle for easy crit awaken, or for chest glows non-set pieces? No man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't dismantle your set chest and set glows. They can be used like... You can use them for 6 set here for your second archer march, right? Don't do that. Don't dismantle this. This is very important equipment. You don't really have to like craft the non-set chest piece and gloves. I mean, I do get that you have a lot of blueprints for them because it's gold key. I understand that, but you know, you gotta restrain the temptation of dismantling these two. Go for the long run. So like for your... So you have this, right? I mean, you have this, but your chest and gloves are set. Okay. For your second build, you can make this, okay? You make 6 set and then give your chest and gloves to your second archer march right here. And then make yourself the non-set chest piece and gloves. You can do that. So now you easily have 2 gear. Three marches, 3 drums so far, and yep, Joan is in my lineup. Yep, so you don't need Horn in that case, man. Thank you for the info. We'll do the first since I have resource and speed up to tank. Oh, okay, man. All right, that is what I did. Building more marches is gonna save you real life time, right? Like if I'm fighting with 5 marches and in 10 hours I get like certain amount of kill points, right? Maybe like let's say I get 1 billion kill points, right, with 5 marches. In reality, you're gonna be getting like 600 to 800 million, okay? But let's just say you're gonna be getting 1 billion. But if you fight with 3 march, but those 3 marches have like accessories and everything, you're gonna be getting like maybe like 600. So the amount of kill points that you get is like gonna be 30% less because you're missing 2 more marches, right? So it's making me fight less. or making me farm kill points much more efficiently. But on return, again, I'm spending more resources and speed. Will we make a video about this? I tuned in late. Yes, I will. I will. I usually hook my stuff during live stream, and then after that I make a video about this with the result. Big thanks from me too for my replies, but more so for the great content in general. Yo, Barnaby, thank you so much, man. Thank you for your support as well. My first ring and horn credit, so I'm free to do any. Man, wow, you're so lucky. What the hell? Yeah, so you can start going for drums build, right? And then, or you can like craft one pendant and one greatest glory and mix and match. I have 7 marches, bro, already all done, just easy blueprints I already have. Let's see. Okay, so you have 7 marches. I see. Okay, so if you have like 7 marches and everything is done and done so. I guess you can dismantle. Yes, you can dismantle because you already have 7 marches, and there's no reason to go for 8 and 9 march, right? There's just no reason for that. So I guess you can dismantle in that case because you are almost maxed out, right? And you want to do this exact set, right? The equipment that you are dismantling is not crit, or are they crit? Whiskey. Thanks for the reply, they were really helpful. Not a problem, man. Again, thanks for the support as well. That luck is not even near my luck in the game. I crafted 22 legendary pieces and 5 pieces from KK shop. All credit first time, and 3 of them were back to back to back. Oh my goodness. Give me your luck, man. What is that? Lend me, okay? I have negative luck. So with your luck, my luck is gonna go down to 0. At least I am gonna critting on average, right? My man. Yo, go buy yourself a lottery ticket right now. Yes, that's set, because events take forever, they are not crit. All my stuff is awakened 2, boots level 5, crit, all damage on field, level 4 pieces done too. I see. Then why not, man? Whiskey, why not? Why not? I mean, glows is cheap, right? Only 40 legendary. Chest is 60, so total you are gonna be getting 50 legendary materials back. So you're only losing like 50 legendary equipments. I mean, legendary materials to craft these. And I assume that you have a lot of legendary materials as well. So why not, man? Like 7 march, you already have 7 marches, okay. Most of them are good. So now you are just min-maxing, right? You are at that point, you are min-maxing, so why not? 17 legendaries and still no crit. Crimea River. Michael. I kind of understand you, man. I kind of understand. I mean, in terms of equipments, my luck is actually like the average. So I have 1 crit, and I think I have 2 crit, and then my helmet crit. So I have 3 crits. And how many legendaries I have? I don't know. How many legendary coming? Let's see. Let us check, my guys. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36. I have 38 legendary equipments, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are crit, but 2 of them were guaranteed crit. So 38, I have 3 crits. That means I'm actually kind of below average because it has 11% chance to crit right away, right? So every 1 equipment out of 10 crafts is gonna have should be critting on average. So because I have 38 equipment, I should be having 1 more crit very soon. Yo, Whiskey, thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. I thank you for all the hard work, love all your content, man. Thank you so much, man. And also thank you for your support. The support is big, man. I really appreciate that. So I'm kind of like behind. So if I craft 2 more legendary equipments, I should crit 1 of them. So I'm kind of like below average right now. I have a friend that blessed those crafts. He blessed 5 out of 6. So he's my luck charm. Man, lend me your friend, okay, next time. Tell him that tune in to my live stream when we are doing crafting sessions. All right, I think the infantry section is done. Let's see. I mean, the equipment section is done. There's no interesting KK and stuff going on, right? What do you guys want to do? Let me send out some farmers. We do have a Golden Kingdom. Maybe I can do Golden Kingdom event. Now we're just gonna be chilling. There we go. Only have 24 crit legendary. Man, America first, man. That's a big flex. Only. All right, let's do this Golden Kingdom event before I forget. We shall do this. Yeah, this works. Bro, about the auto helps from new crystal tech, it has limit. I am not sure. I did not go to the limit, but I think it does. I think it does. It's gonna be similar as the limit of daily helps, but it's just automatic, right? You don't have to wait people to press it. Would you make the best infantry stat set? Use the purple necklace for the speed on field until boots tier 4-5. I mean, yeah, why not? That's a good option. Like, especially like for LC, I don't really, you know, LC can go around without horn. I mean, if you put horn, LC is gonna shine even more, but so we are putting horn and the purple accessory for movement speed instead of ring. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not, Kara? Why not? Your AoEs become single target. I am gonna have this, and then 100% chance to cast them again. Yep, this is what I like. Custom my skill double and only hitting one target. Unit capacity, take that. Let's get the blessing. Let's go. Do you usually chain during the KKs? Yes. I chain farm barbs at least with my daily AP, at least. I don't 5 march. I always chain. And if I'm pushing honor, I'm chaining like crazy, but I'm not gonna push honor anytime soon. I think I need to get like 500,000 action points saved up if I wanna even consider pushing for honor rankings, like top 3, right? Right now I don't have that. Very close. Man, chaining is overpowered. How many barbs do you usually kill? KK. This KK I killed close to 20,000 barbs, and it counts as 2 barbs, so like around 10,000 barbs this KK. But this KK I did not push at all. This KK I slacked a lot. When I pushed honor ranking, I farmed 60,000 barbs, close to 60,000 barbs, and that was that means it's 30,000 barbs, right? Like in numbers. So that means 300 barbs every day when I pushed honor rank, and I got like honor rank 2 there. It was one of my recent KKs. This KK I did not push at all. I mean, if you have time, just chain farm bars as much as you can if you can. Let's heal up, and then we're gonna get one blessing from here. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. Get that. Heal 800. Get this. I'm a crystal mine only buyer. So basically chaining is the only source of crystal. To even match a pop-up bundle, you need 10k bars. Man, 10k barbs is doable, I think. I farmed 10k barbs in this KK and I slacked. Every day I chained. Every day I chained, but I did not use my AP pots. Sometimes I did, but usually it was just not my natural AP. In terms of crystals, yeah, chain farming barbs is gonna give you extra additional bonus crystals, right? But also you gotta do the correct bastion quests as well. Correct bastion quests, and that will get you a lot of crystals, your mine and bastions. I'm chaining 3 marches until 0 AP. Max I could ever gotten was 55 million. It's a tough life for low KK spenders. Maybe this new tech helps. This new tech is definitely gonna help you because it does forces you to invest into economy tree much early. I felt like I was getting a lot more crystals even though I was slacking. I reached 100 million crystal spend easily, and I only spent 20 bucks. I did not buy the pop-ups, so 5 bucks and then 15 bucks for the advanced treasure. And I reached 100 million crystal spend 7 days before the end of the KK. It was really easy for me. It did not push myself at all. $55 million pre-Kingsland. Wait a second. Yo, that is a lot, man. 55 million pre-Kingsland is a lot. So with 55 million, you will be able to max one troop type tech. One of your troop type is gonna get maxed, and then you are gonna be having a lot of points put into the special concoction, which reduces your healing cost. And then you will be able to put couple more points into other troop types. 55 million crystal spend is a lot, man. That's a lot. So you are going to enjoy this new crystal tech for sure. Yo, ZKX, what is up, man? But you're still going for the horn and drum setup? Yes, I am. I mean, I already went, and I already have 5 horn and 4 drums. Now, because Chinchi Huan is here, instead of crafting like 50 drums, I am thinking of crafting pendant. I think that's gonna be a smart decision for me. Yeah, I do have 4 drums. Yes. But I might craft more drums though. But it's gonna depend. We'll see how the meta is gonna go. Now I have a freedom of to craft like Greatest Glory, Pendant, or whatever else. In the old tech, it was getting me about 2nd March expansion tech to level 7 just before Kingsland, just no healing reduction tech. So in the new tech, you are gonna have max troop capacity, and then you are gonna have your healing reduction is not gonna get maxed, right? But you would have only like 1 or 2 points missing. So that's like already 20 something percent healing reduction when you're healing tier 5. You are going to enjoy it. Enjoy this a lot. You got a ring on chin, right? Yeah, I put my siege ring on my chin. So my siege doesn't have a ring anymore. But I think I should craft 1 more ring actually. On my 3 field marches, you can have 2 drums, you can have 2 drums, 2 horn, and then Chinshi Huan can be like ring and pendant. 560. Yeah, so this is enough. Let's use this. For Archer, you still think leadership investment is worth? I mean, to refine or crit, etc. Yes, the movement speed is still worth. I just pointed out that after the change, because now you have to be in your territory in order to gain from the alliance movement speed, right? Because of that, movement speed is now even more important. Movement speed is more important than ever right now. So the leadership is still being one of the best statistically on some of the archer marches, and also it's gonna be giving you some extra bonus movement speed, right? Yes, it's 2%. If it crits, it's gonna be 3%. It's not that big, but it's gonna make all the difference. How much KP did the new tech could be achieved with the same amount of resources? Was it more, or is it just the same? So if we are talking about the same amount of resources, it's gonna be around the same in terms of resources. But in terms of your real lifetime, your own time, right? You are gonna be farming KP like around 30% slower because everybody is tanky and doing less damage. So you expect that you are going to be farming KP much slower because of that. Resource-wise, it was similar. In this KOK, I actually spent more resources than my previous KOK, but that is because my previous KOK was in very low C/D seed, right? And I was trading good. This KK, this is, you know, high A seed KK, and there was many strong players, and I had only 20 bucks Crystal Tech. I still traded positive slightly. But yeah, in terms of resources, I think it's similar. Maybe it might be even less because now you have the access to the healing reduction tax, right? For F2P small spenders, you might have reduced resources actually. In Zone 5, you're not gonna see a reduction in Zone 5, but the Pass 7 and Kingsland, you are gonna be seeing a lot of resource reductions as a F2P small spender. I don't know how future-proof the pendant is. Pendant is not that much of a future-proof, but the Qin Shi Huang himself, the commander himself, is future-proof. So you're not gonna go wrong crafting pendant on Qin Shi Huang. The commander himself is a future-proof. I chained with one march over 40k barbs. Okay, oh my god, what? With one march? I win more than 10k in a row, top 20 on the rank. Oh my god, my man, you are crazy. GA7, you are crazy. I have one word, you are crazy, man. Just crazy. One march? 40k barbs each KK, you are crazy. That is insane. Over Dragon's Breath, I mean. Consider the Qin Shi Huang better with Dragon's Breath. Okay, I see. Dragon's Breath and the 222 set kind of have similar. The 2 and 4 is best for Qin Shi Huang, right? You might still benefit from the movement speed. The 6 set is actually the cheaper version because 6 set doesn't have a KK, weapon and helmet. So it all depends. Hello, I have a question about Chin Rage thing. You all saying that Horn, Feral Nature are unnecessary, but it's not that you might lose some benefits from the 3rd and 4th skill combined. The Horn and Feral Nature are being not necessary for only Zhuge case. Zhuge, he is generating a tremendous amount of rage thanks to his expertise skill, which is why for maximizing the, optimizing Qin Shi Huang Zhuge, Horn and Feral not be needed. But for any other marches, Horn, especially Horn, is being needed quite a bit. Feral Nature is still being meh. Feral Nature is still being not a great option because Feral Nature procs every 9.2 seconds on average. So it means every 9 turns Feral Nature is proccing. And the only implementation of Feral Nature was to shave off that 1 second of your initial cast so that starting from the 2nd skill cycle, you have your regenerate going on, right? For previous commanders, not counting Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang is very different commanders, which is why Feral is not like. For Qin Shi Huang, you don't have initial skill cast. You are just going in there and starting to bombard your skill cycle every 4 seconds right away with Qin Shi Huang. So you don't have that build up for Qin Shi Huang. Purgi RK. I made a video about Unleash Your Qin Shi Huan. If you haven't watched that video, I recommend go ahead and watching that video. I explained the rage graphs and everything, and why in some marches you needed horn and why in some combination you did not need. So I highly recommend watching that video. You should come to 3314. We are right up your power level, I reckon. Man, thanks for the invitation, man. I am not planning to migrate anytime soon. First of all, it costs I just migrated here, right? It costs me quite a bit of passports, and if I were to migrate right now, I'm gonna need to be spending a lot of money in order to do that. So I'm gonna be staying here in this kingdom for a while, and we'll see. At least 1 year. We'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna, if I were to migrate like somewhere else, right, just in case whatever happens in the future, right, that is gonna be up until like next year in second quarter or first quarter, so we have some time here. Did I miss the crafting part? I wanted to know what is the best set for infantry so far. Mohammed, you did. I'm gonna show you in a bit. So hold on, man. Let me finish this Golden Kingdom. And also, I'm gonna be making a video anyway, so stay tuned. I'm gonna talk about the result. My Richard is at 44 billion barb kills. Man, you are crazy. And all I say is, how to say? What is the word? Proud of your envy of you. Like you know, like some other guy, like right, like. Some other guy has an achievement and you see that guy and you're like, wow, he's so great, man, and you are in awe, right? What is the word? What I'm doing that? Envying? My English is not being enough. Is it envy is correct one? I run 2-4 on Qin Shi Huan right now, crit KK stuff and Dragon's Breath, breastplate and gloves and ring, but I have no crit on Dragon's Breath legs and boots leadership ones either. So I was wondering which one should I focus first for PP's events and etc. So Qin Shi Huan has 20% movement speed and Herman has 15, right? So probably you wanna focus on the other march, your other archer march, probably. If your other march is like Zugli and Herman, they are moving 5% less than. Wait a second, but if you are having the leadership gear that on there, it's almost the same. It's like, I mean, I guess there might be no difference, man. I don't think there is gonna be that much of difference. $60, 30, so this stacks up to 80%. Let me just, I can use this next time. Yes, thank you. I've seen it and find every video of you make very useful. Honestly, I'm just not sure of getting full benefit from damage reduction skill while dealing max damage as well. But I'll try both trees. Okay, man. Troop capacity, I'll take this. Man, we got a lot of troop capacity. Let's heal and then heal for all this. Admire. Oh yes, admire. Yes, admire. Yes, that is the word. Yes, I admire you, man. GA7. That's insane. Why I have so many healing? Let me just use a few of these. There you go. Don't need that. I do need these. I might need that. I don't need this. Alright, we're looking good. This is one extra. 30 of you. Mesmerized. Those are some fancy words. Good GK run so far. What is GK? Genghis Khan? Golden Kingdom. Ah, yes, this is running good. Counter attack. Look at this. Yeah, converting your AoE damage to single target makes everything much easier. Yeah, admire is the correct word. Admire is the correct. That was the word that I was searching for. Your basic attack has this much chance to deal extra single target damage for this. 30% chance. This means so this is 100 damage factor every second. This is 30% means, gosh darn it, 1 2 3 4 divide by that 200, that means 50, right? 50 and then 50 per second, and then if you multiply this by 6 marches, that's 300 damage per second, damage factor per second. But this, you have 5 march, 100. This is better. Is 7.8 billion alliance to 322 billion KP ratio good? Pillars included in the alliance per hour. I don't know, man. I have no idea. 7 point. I think that sounds really good. It's C/D seed kingdom, right? 7.8 billion power and above 300 billion KP. That sounds very good, but I'm not really sure. Oh, I did not need to do that. All right, whatever. Oh man, what do I have? Let's see. So after this one more round, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna get this. Have you seen Chatsky and Chis video talking about their performance? I did see Chiskull video. He talked about cavalry marches. His cavalry marches were bad, if I remember correctly, but I haven't watched the Chatsky video yet. Anything particular about that I missed? So I cannot do this. Let's heal. And let's heal. There we go. Nothing to delete. Let's go. This is the last level. I knew this. This is why I have this shift detector. Let me destroy these two. And we can take down the chef. Igor Ramos, Brazil. Welcome, man. Welcome. Oh, what did I get? Okay, damage absorbing shield. For both, Calf were terrible, and only Infantry and Huan traded well. Ragnar Scipio being one of the best ones. I just don't see how they perform that well. Ragnar Scipio is actually very decent march. In my case, I'm not sure about Huan because my Huan was quite bad, but my best was my infantries. By GLC, all actually wrecked. And Ragnar Scipio always gave me like a solid report. It wasn't extraordinary, but it wasn't bad. Okay, let's go next. This is gonna be the last. Don't need to open all of the boxes. Let's use this. And then use this. We are gonna be full HP. And then use this. This is gonna stack up to 80%. And use these. Okay. I have two Huos. Two on two. Yeah, it's okay, right? Maybe I should do this. Oh no, man. I wonder if Qin Shi Huang is gonna be doing AoE damage, because his damage doesn't consider AoE, it's single target actually. So I wonder even if we converted all of the damage into... Oh, it is hitting. Qin Shi Huang does single target damage. So because all of our skill damage is now doing single target and then we are casting them twice, we're kind of like focusing them down one by one really fast. So we're gonna snowball even better and better. One target down. Qin Shi Huang AoE is single target damage, yes. It considers as a single target. You are doing single target damage to 6 targets. It says in the description, it says a single target. And we just also confirmed that here as well, because we did got the a blessing that transforms AoE damage into single damage. But Qin Shi Huang was doing single damage anyways, and he was hitting everybody. 1 minute 40 seconds, easy peasy. Where is that? Let me show Qin Shi Huang. Yep. Target type single. This is draining them, and then it deals direct damage to all drains and damage this much. So this is also, I think, single target as well. Let's see. Yeah, I think he does a single target. All of the damages are considered that single target. So Hunter is insane. Yeah, Hunter is surprisingly good. When dealing direct damage to a single target, the damage is increased by 10%. Otherwise, it's increased by 2%. But the cooldown is 5 seconds, so it's only gonna benefiting from one small damage. So this is working great. However, the balance is not really doing great on him, right? Okay, where is he? Who missed? Mohammed, you here? So this is the infantry gear. If you craft this is gonna be future-proof. Of course, depending on the commander, like, there is no magic gear set that's gonna fit for all and it's gonna have maximum performance, okay? There's no magical gear set. But if you craft these variations, they are mostly gonna be doing you good. Like one of the top performing. Of course, depending on the commander pairs, there might be a slight adjustments in terms of what is the actual best gear set for that particular pairing, right? But if you craft this for infantry, you're usually good. You don't have to go ahead and dismantle or craft new gear and stuff. This is usually good. No Shio's return. Unfortunately, no, man. However, Shio's return can still be used. But Shio's return is not being in the future-proof top gear. Unfortunate. I understand you a lot, man. I understand you. Did I think I dismantled my own Shio's Return. Ah, I did. I no longer have Shio's Return. So I dismantled my dagger and I dismantled my Shio's Return. Did I? Let me check my gear. Yeah, I don't have Shio's Return. I had, but I dismantled it. I'm from Brazil. Your content in automatic language brought me here. Congratulations, brother. Great content. Igor Ramos, thank you so much, man. Also, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. And I'm happy that you are liking the content, man. I am always here delivering you guys the best value. Always. Let's open 18 keys. Oh my god. Let me do this. I have 18 keys. Let's see if we can get one legendary something. I usually pull something with 18 keys. Ah, we did not. It's okay. How many Oof, I'm getting really close. 60, 100, 100 and 12 legendary materials. Man, we're gonna have some really nice crafting session very soon. Probably during Alliance mobilization. Alright, anyways, I think we are gonna be done for today. I am gonna be making a video of this, like an actual video of today's result. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much for watching and all the likes and support. Let's see who else is streaming. I did see Apo was streaming. By the way, don't forget to leave a like. Again, if our live streams do good, we can Lilith is gonna give us some giveaway codes for me to give away. I need to stream more often, man. Yep, Apo is streaming. Let me guys send you guys over to Apo. He just reached 25,000 subs yesterday. Say hello to him, and again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day and peace.